I'm a bit late, but if I had a startup screen and stuff, that would have probably been like a 10-minute startup screen. 12. 312. Sup, everybody? My name is Crytek M-Bum. Welcome back to some more Blue Archive. We're finally here. Last few streams before next patch, basically the last two. Tomorrow's going to be a very long day, with it being more or less the final full day before next patch. So, got a lot to do for that Valentine's event reading. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. After today, I will make the thumbnail for that, but it will be a while. First, let's see how this sounds. Okay, I had to hear that again for a while. A couple things I want to yap about that I had a community post for. I made the thumbnail just before starting this stream, believe it or not. I waited too long. I forgot to make the Hieronymus grain of salt thumbnail. Anyways, yeah. We'll talk about that later. Today is just a stream of a little bit of like, I guess an update on things. This stream's not gonna be particularly that long. I want to update on a couple of things, show off some things I'm preparing for, and some I'll even get to do in this stream actually. So. Alright, let's see how this sounds. I always like to make sure this doesn't end up being echoing. Understood. Let's lower that again. Yes, let's lower that again. What class will be teaching today, huh? I need to, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do that every time. I gotta get used to that. Okay. Anyway, back to regular scheduled programming. Today we're going to get this to 10. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Had a feeling. Reach total area rank. I can't ignore that, bro. I've been thinking about stopping myself from doing these ones, but it's like, it's understandable for that maybe. I said I was gonna stop doing this when I get this to 80, because it just bugs me not seeing it at 80. This could be higher, which is why I keep coming back to the Trudy section. Let's see, well, could be what I get for this. Fuck. Okay, this. Okay, I'll stop doing this for Trudy, but I will keep doing this every time. Oh, I finally got a 20. I say finally got her 20, but honestly, it wasn't even intentional, it just happened. Need more of that, so I will be doing that still when I come over here. Because a part of me doesn't want to reliably get it from the total grand assault. I thought about doing it, but I'll still keep doing this. So, when it comes to everything else though, that's level 10. I'm probably going to do the ones that are closest to like getting that next level up. Got 22, 2200 there, 2200, 2300. Then there's like these other ones. But Alados is down here. I'm thinking about coming back over here because this one's closest to its max level. I'm probably gonna do this one every day. Hey. Wow, I forgot I even had that much of those. Could use more blue. I need a lot of everything, to be honest. Since I just read through Chocoterra, I do need to come back though so I can work on her, so it gives me a reason to keep doing this one for a while. I'm not gonna grab this out of the shop like I originally thought I would. But yeah. Yeah, there's this I did. Today I should be able to max Kisaki's enhanced skill, I think. So I can get to do this on stream with y'all. And of course the progress report over here. There's something I need to show in the Arona special mission. Tomorrow's stream, I'll be able to get a lot done. There's a lot of things that I'll get to finish. I haven't been able to focus double drop commissions, but it's been kind of rough. For whatever reason, everyone's on my teeth in tactical trials, but every day I keep getting some of this, which is cool. But yeah, my second cafe changed completely. I think I talked about that in a post. I find myself buying this again, which freaking sucks. It's just nothing I can do about it. The reason why is because I decided to work on substituted equipment after the announcement that I completely forgot. We are close to mid-July, so I should have known this was going to happen. I just thought we had like one more week. I guess that's my bad for not realizing what day it was. Still haven't decided when to use this. I'm probably going to give it time before I do. I will probably likely buy 90 of those soon. Gotta get my 375 for the joint firing drill. I've been thinking and thinking. I'll say it in this stream because I was thinking about it recently. I'm thinking about starting to buy Ellis out of here. I'm getting to that point just a little bit because whatever is left in here that I can do, it would just be buying this one more time. I actually need to buy this right now. Maybe buy that one more time and then buy that one more time and then stop. Like, I don't feel like doing too much more than that. Why? Because I'd rather farm these, except for this. This one I don't know why I keep running out of this. So I'm just gonna grab that now. I could share a little bit of what happened over here. I told y'all in a post that I maxed out the equipment for Chocoterra. I did that. Went on my way for that. I don't remember if I showed myself getting this to this level, but I can do this. I don't want to do this, but I can. The reason why I don't want to is because Seiya shares this fucking resource. I made an oopsie also in the event area where I farm resources from the shop. I bought something I probably should not have done. It's gonna push me back a little bit, but it shouldn't be a big deal. Today, with joint firing drill, I should be able to max this. Or maybe, no, it shouldn't be off by a little bit. I should be able to get this. As long as I buy 20 of this, it should be fine. So that'll be nice. I'll start working on her equipment when double drop commissions appear. Double drop hard missions are coming up next week, so I could probably start working on that. But the thing I'm most excited for is the thing from the Arona special mission, because there's a reason why I haven't been doing it. Also, scrimmages double drop is appearing next week as well, so I'm probably going to do that in the same stream with Hieronymus to do difficulty D. I was debating on if I want to do final restriction in that same stream because it's about to run out of time if I don't do it next week, which is kind of ironic. So I don't know if I want to wait too long to do it. I've been debating on doing it in that same stream, to be honest. But this is another thing I want to share. I got this like the other day. Like after making a post, I think the day after I did this. So now she's prepared for Hieronymus, I suppose you could say, but because I know I'm going to use her there, so I thought about increasing that. After saying, I'm gonna attempt to sing that insane difficulty for that boss though. So yeah, it was this one that I can max out one of these if I want to, but I haven't decided when I want to do that. There is also, where is this one? No, not this one, not this one. I did raise her gear to T8 for the badge. Oh, who was it then? Was it you? It was you. Yeah, it was you. Right now, I can raise this to T8 if I want to, but I can raise this to T10. I'm probably going to wait till the stream against Hieronymus before I decide to whether or not it's worth doing that. But, it would be nice to do this, but I've been working on Secretary, the only reason why I haven't been able to work on her. So, that's basically that I wanted to share. Nothing particularly else, except for the fact that I thought I would be able to bring Amy to 4-star, but because I can't, I actually kind of wish I did not do this yet, because the resources she took is the same exact resource I need for Nico when she releases, which is a problem that I'm going to face, but that is for future me to figure out, because I did not realize that until I looked in the shop and I saw that there's indeed something missing there that I did not realize. You know what? Sure, I'll do this in the stream. Either I do it now or I do it later. It doesn't really matter how much I do though, because later in the day is when I'll make the thumbnail for the Valentine's event, because that's when I'll have like my thumbnail I want to make prepared. The stream for the Valentine's event is going to be long though. It is going to be a long stream, so prepare yourself for that. Oh wait. There's this I forgot to pick up. Whoops, I forgot about that. Mmm, 80, tasty. Okay. Scrimmage. Gonna be the last few days I do this. The only reason why I even do scrimmage is because of the freaking Arona special dice game mission. And I'm not doing difficulty D yet because I've been waiting for the double drop to appear. Double drop is set to come out next week. The data pass goes live, so I will do that in the same stream for Hieronymus. So I'm gonna keep doing C for now. Keep farming this because I need this badly. I had to say I have 12 of those, but sadly Nico doesn't. Does she want that one? No, yeah, she does. She doesn't want the other one, which is the mistake I made. Well. Gehenna. Valkyrie. Shaijing. Valkyrie. Nimrod. Need a lot more of these, because I ran through it thanks to raising Amy's mess, but that's on me. There's nothing I can really complain about with that. I don't particularly regret doing it because it will come in handy down the line eventually. It just sucked that I did not realize I only get 50 L's from it. It's been so long since I've actually bought L's from the shop for a joint fine zone. So I'm a little bit upset at myself for doing that. How is this looking? Yeah, makes sense, I believe. I believe it makes sense. Because people are not liking me. I do one of these and go to the event. And then come back. I feel like I can try this, but it might be difficult to win this one. Yeah. I did figure as much. I don't know why I'm doing this. But after a while of like, I was like doing well defending under 200 for a day for whatever reason. So I was able to get like a decent amount of resources during that time. It'd have been nice if I used Yakumo, but I didn't feel like raising her. Alright, so today, with this stream being called the progress of work, my whole point is just to max this out. I still can't do this, no matter what I do. My whole point is because I want to see what happens when I do this. Thank you, Kay. There is this I wanted to bow out of here. I'm probably gonna focus that today. I still need to get this, which really sucks. And I made a mistake in this section. As you can tell, I bought 10 of these. It's not that big of a mistake because I know someone that I have can kind of use it, but I have no intention of raising them for this at the moment. So it does feel kind of bad getting that because Nico only wants these 3. Nico wants these 4. That's great to know that, but the only thing in this section I want is just all this, and I still don't know if I want to chase after this guy. I can still get these resources from the shop, the relic, but this is like harder to come by than this, but that's just me. So I'm kind of unsure what I want to get out of here, other than maybe this one, because yeah, I want to get these because I still need that, and then I really wanted this because there was this dude I wanted to use this for, but now I'm like on the fence what I want to grab out of here now. Originally I want to focus commissions, but I'm not going to get that much out of that. So I'm going to have to probably waste my resources for that before it ends, which is the dice game. Because I wasn't able to focus double drop commissions this week because of it. Which is going to probably bite me in the ass in the future, but should be fine. I said to myself that it might just be either just ignore this, even though it'll suck not getting this. It's easier to get a lot of those rather than farming like stuff like this. Because you can't buy this out of a shop. You can only get this from like, I guess, bounty. But like, bounty and then the shop, but I don't want to buy it out of that shop. But there's not a lot of way for me to get this. That's why I want to get that. And then get these as well, which is what I've been on the fence about. But first things first, that's 100 there. I want to know how much that is. But, I've only ever gotten a purple drop from this one time on this specific mission. Yeah, I figured that was close. Okay. Okay, one more. I just wanted to get this in this stream to show that I did this. Otherwise, I wanted to do a second stream showing this. Mostly because I can max this out, and I've been waiting to do this on stream because I can do this at any time. But I've been on the fence of when to do this. So the event is very different. I don't even know how to feel about it. Eat your vegetables. Okay, protein, fiber, and vitamins are always important items. Thank you, Kay. Yes, that's right. You're doing a good job. Let's start with cleaning. Can you even call this a living space? It's fine. Isn't it fine as long as we make good games? You need the clean space to properly focus. Right. I didn't actually read this one yet, though. What is this? You came up with this schedule? Who came up with this schedule? Well, everyone slots something in when they need it done. Development runs into problems even when you're on top of things. She has a point. So, let's continue. Let's review this code. Sure. I'm not an expert in this field, but I'm sure you did a good job. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to do that, though. Honestly, it might not even have been any symbolistic reason to make a stream like this, but I wanted to do this stream on purpose. Because there's a couple of things I can also go over later on, which I'm going to do. If only there was someone I wanted that wants this resource. The only person I could think of that wants this resource is Camp Pottery. I don't know if I'll ever get that student, so I'm not going to bank on it. But I'll go for this because I can farm the same student enough for this. And get a ton of these, and damn, it gives a decent amount of credit as well. It actually gives a decent amount of credits, actually. If only I focused this mission, this would have been really good. But man, this really is a good mission for just this alone. However, there's the Valentine's event that has even more stuff to look forward to, which I am more excited for at the moment, but... Huh. I believe there's something I could put in the cafe. I might actually do that. Well, that was basically about the only thing I get from this event. I heard that there's going to be another event that ends up being like this, where it's not a story, it's just kind of like an event. I don't know. Kind of weird, 'cause I don't know how to really do these events. But they announced on Twitter the next event that I can't absolutely wait to do. I've already started making a thumbnail for that. I'm really excited for that event story. I'm thinking about doing this one. I do really need to do this one. As much as I care about that, I think I'm gonna go for Crystal Hana one. Ultra ticket. Shit. That sucks. I really need that. Damn. I could probably get enough of it later. I can buy this out of here too, which I probably will do. I don't particularly need to buy this one, but I do need to buy this one. Like, no matter what, I have to buy this out of here. If only I didn't make a mistake buying this, I could have had all this already and then probably had something extra. And by something extra, I mean that I probably would have had like some AP left to go to a different mission, but whatever. It's beside the point. It's been very stormy and very rainy a lot these past couple days, which is not too bad. I wonder how many people have actually like pulled on the Encore banner, because like when it came to like consequences or whatnot, there's like some people that have, and the people that I have seen that pull on the Encore recruitment have gotten pretty lucky, at least in my opinion. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now it's doing its thing again, where it's just flickering. I'm sure y'all can see that. I made an oops now. I'll make sure to not make that mistake next joint fire Joe. Okay, well that absolutely sucks ass. Okay, whatever. Oh, I need to go check them. I'll do that when I come back, I guess. Since I'm already going to the cafe. Okay. So I think I removed some things from the first cafe, but I don't think y'all are gonna notice it that much. But there were some things I removed from the cafe in this area. That reminds me, there was some new furnishings I got that I need to look at. One of them I specifically really want to because it was very interesting. Oh, no, it came back. Oh, nice. Back to normal. Right, can't do that. Do that in the second cafe. I figured that Avery would like that. Ah, so it's from Wild. I was wondering what this was. So it's just a random staircase that could go against the. Oh, okay. Well. Whoa, calm down. I mean, technically it looks like it can go against the wall. Oh, really?
願いだから出て出て。コーヒーこの木に試してみましょうか。
Okay, everything is good. That was anyways,
なあ、だか
yeah.
らその
I did take out some things over here if you can't tell, especially this area. There's something I took out of here. And yeah. Anyways, let's show off my new second cafe for the first time on stream. I'll attempt to like share a little bit because even Nozomi appeared in my second cafe like not too long after I made it, which was funny. But yeah, that's what it looks like. You gotta think of it, it looks alright. I want to keep the train there. Originally I thought about getting rid of it, but I'm like, nah, I'll keep it. But oh right, this is my first time seeing this. I just realized Sasuke appeared in here, which I did not know she was a limited student, which is crazy work, by the way. But yeah. Also have this munchkin here. Kisaki. Sometimes she appears in here and sometimes I have to invite her. I'm gonna keep inviting her even past 20. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll try to work on someone else. I want to get at least one screenshot. I guess there's something else I could share though. I believe I took a screenshot of it because like I said, she has appeared in here the other day. She did appear in here once. And I have coconut over here. I like this little area I did. It was alright. And then this is very interesting. I didn't even intentionally do this, but like when Kisaki is on this part of her throne and Shiroko's on the floor here, it looks like she's staring at Shiroko, staring at this. So I thought that was interesting. That was just yesterday, I think I had made that screenshot. But yeah, this is what the cafe looks like. Some things are the same in here because I want to make sure Chocotero's in here. Since Miko's gonna need some attention because she's some of my favorite students, so I gotta do that. I put Nomi in here just because, why not? I don't know. I want to just put something else here because there's this big open space in the middle here. It doesn't really feel out of place though for some reason. I like how I did this side. This may change in the future though, this area. If I ever get Yuzu's locker, I'm gonna change it out for this one. And I heard that there's a new vending machine with the update with Swimsuit Nagusa. I want to add that in here as well if I ever get that. But that's gonna be, again, future me to worry about, because it's probably gonna be a while from now. But yeah, this is my second cafe. I really like this cafe. More than I thought I would. I was a little bit attached to the beach themed one because it looked really good. My problem is that there was two other iterations I never got to experience. The one that had like the special concert looking area that the Seaside Outside event had as a furnishing, never got that one. Then the other one from the Idol event, which I kinda I don't know whether I regret that or not, but I kinda wish I hadn't. Even now I still think I should have, went on my way for it. I guess that is what it is.
あっさりと終えられましたね。
Yeah, 7/20/2026.
さすがです。
I think that's when next patch's patch ends around that time, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not entirely the case, I think, because next patch is 2 weeks long, if I recall. Because the next banners are going to be 2 weeks long. And Power Restriction now has a countdown here. 8 days left.
雨降るのかな。
That's why I'm like torn whether I want to do that tomorrow or do that on. I've thought about doing it in this stream because this stream not going to be that long, but I just don't know if I want to do it in this stream because I got a couple thumbnails to make, a couple things to show for this stream. So this stream is just going to be kind of its own thing, and then tomorrow's stream is going to be long. Since I get on later to grab my tactical challenge rewards, I know I'm gonna get there, and I'm probably gonna get here. I always end up getting here per day, which means we're gonna have a lot of these. If you can't tell, I'm gonna have at least 38 of these, I think, by tomorrow, but I'm gonna be able to get some more tomorrow as well. So it's kind of exciting, kind of ridiculously. This stream gonna be long. Like, I've seen like other creators have their own little meetup for this event, but mine's is definitely longer than all of theirs. Every single one of the creators don't have as much as what I have, as far as the ones I've seen. The creators I watch, or creators I just take a peek at because I'm curious how they're doing with these. But this just shows that I get on daily, because I feel like anyone can get the amount that I get. But yeah, we got 36 of these. I'm gonna have at least 38 later tonight. So I won't be able to make the thumbnail until later tonight. Now, the problem for tomorrow's stream is that despite me having the thumbnail prepared, because the reason why I haven't prepared the thumbnail is because I want to get this icon. It feels kind of extra to do it, I know. It feels like ridiculous to do it, I know. There's other ways I can try to do it, but I still want to be able to have like the confirmed number like I do for pyroxenes before making the thumbnail. Shoo, that's what I'm gonna do. So once I have this prepared, later tonight I will make a scheduled stream for it, and then tomorrow I'll get on around the same time today for tomorrow. And tomorrow's stream is going to be long. The thing that I don't like though is that I know for a fact this event's going to be here before maintenance, so I'm probably gonna end up getting some of these again, which is going to suck. I've been debating whether or not I should just not do this and save my my resources, but then I'm like, save my resources after like the pass goes live, but I'm not gonna stream at the same time as it because I know Hieronymus are going up here. I want to save that before the stream to do it, and then the event where I can do the grind and everything, I'd rather save the stream with Hieronymus to do it. And I thought in that same stream maybe I could do 5 restriction, but I still don't know if I should do that. Ultimately, I'm still thinking about doing Final Restriction tomorrow, though. I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know if I want to wait till next week on Friday. I don't know how long this Valentine's Day event is going to be, but I think I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. The Final Restriction, I keep thinking about doing it tomorrow. Anyways, nothing new happened here. Every now and then I keep messing up and not getting my best score close to it for some reason, even though I play it the same way every time, which pisses me the fuck off, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and do this again. Today we maxed out Kisaki's enhanced skill, which is probably the only thing that is going to be exciting for me to do in this stream, since I don't feel like doing Final Restriction until tomorrow. But after I do this, I'm going to, I guess, share their Twitter, just to yap about something, like before. Just want to show of what they got going on already. They always show something in preparation for what's to come next. It's very interesting. Because I knew I was going to get going like the banners and everything, but The RH Anonymous is going to appear and whatnot. I mean, I get it for real, but like, oh, whoa. Should I do that? No, I'm gonna play it safe. I usually do. It'd be nice if Kisaki's next, but like, there's a good chance that's not the case. Yeah, because they don't ever give it to me on that next character. It has been like that every single time, so I don't get the best score here that I can get. But whatever. Now, I should have done, yeah, I should have done hers still. That's a shame. Well, it's still dead. Usually I use Azusa and then switch into her, and I could clear it faster. That was something I learned 2 days ago, you know? But whatever. Too late. Still not too bad. Alright, time for this one. I'm still torn how I want to approach Hieronymus, because, like, I'm prepared and not prepared at the same time for it. Like, I'm prepared for the healer, but I don't know if I'm prepared for the second phase of it still. So I'm kind of nervous to attempt insane difficulty, but I plan to do it in that stream for at least 1 or 2 out of the 3 elements that I can do for that fight. I should be able to do insane for Mystic, and I should be able to do insane for not stick damage type. That's like urban difficulty. However, if the boss is explosive like it was last time, I'm probably not gonna enjoy it. Like, I could probably borrow, but remembering how that boss works is do this before she shoots it out. I wanted to do it, but she did her basic skill. She always does it on cue for that. I really want Aru. I can start farming her next week. I can't wait. And I'll be able to officially start farming without having to waste my resources for... Well, I might still waste my resources for double drop scrimmage, but then after that I'll probably stop. But the event is next week, and I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to look forward to when it comes to the shop and everything like usual. Cause I don't go looking that far into the future. But it's fine. Sometimes I can clear this decently fast, but I think there's like a mistake I keep making. I'm just unsure what it is. I think for now, I'm just going to do this instead of waiting to do it. Actually, no. Now, use dressing. That's probably the reason why I don't usually like using her. Because I have to sit there and waste her shots after that. Like usual, I feel like I made a mistake again, but it's not the biggest deal. It is what it is. I feel like I could clear it faster. I have cleared it faster. I've cleared it with like 10 seconds remaining. Or a little over that, like 11 seconds, something like that. Anyways, I haven't been able to get that run back ever since then. It doesn't really matter how much faster I do it, because I'm at like the threshold for this reward. 25. This won't be the last time you see me fight this, since I'll be here again tomorrow. Originally, this is not particularly a stream I would do that happened to be back to back. It's just because I wanted to do another stream. Basically, the only reason why I'm doing this. But next time, in August, the 3rd of August, this is just before Seiya's banner appears. That's going to be an interesting time. Just before it appears too. I think it comes out the 11th of August. Like just before Seiya's banner appears, we end up getting this joint fine Joe. This specific one is one I don't completely hate, but I don't like either. I don't like this drill that much. Having to heal the scarecrows. It's way too gimmicky sometimes. But I don't like that. But oh. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. That's... You know that shit is not fair, okay? You know that shit is not fair. Looks like next drill's gonna be a drag. I don't know if I'm going to raise Arm Toki just so I can do a cleansing effect. That doesn't sound fun at all. I don't know yet, but I do plan to change the left to T here. Probably sometime next patch. Actually, no. I will change it next, for the stream when I fight Hieronymus, I'll have a different one. I think I should do it in conjunction with the Pajama event coming up. Also, I can't wait to hear the OST for that, because it's really good music that plays for that one I really like. But, yeah. Yeah. Should I grab 240? My biggest problem is I made an oopsie in here as well. I haven't even got to buy this yet, which really sucks. This stuff up there is fine, even though I kind of wish I could get that. I had to buy some of those, which I wondered if that was worth it or not. So I need to grab that. Kurumi wants this resource, but I don't have to rush this. I have a feeling I'll have another chance from like an event grind of some kind shortly. Camp Howdy wants this, but I should worry about if I ever get that student at all. And Nico wants this resource. Just these three, because, And it sucks that I really wanted this, but I could not to get this. Really something I wish I could have gotten that. The thing that hurts mostly is that I can't get this. And I only bought, okay, I bought some of it. Okay, I bought some of it, but like I probably gonna have to grab more of that then. I'd rather buy all these so I have less of the boxes to waste on it. I might need those boxes for Seiya. Would be nice to get this, but I'm not in a rush for it. I'll have one more day to farm stuff. This I would buy out of here, but I don't think it's worth getting the 30 and then the 40 there. It might be for this. I do genuinely believe I need this still. Because I don't have a lot of those. I feel like I could wait till next joint Fire Angel to get that. This kind of sucks to skip this. I have like 3 students that need this right now. But this is the one I'm like hard pressed about because since I know I'm going to, if at worst the polls go a certain way, I'm pulling Nico. So I need this. But yeah, I also need this. I'm probably gonna need the yellow ones more than these, even though it shouldn't be that big of a deal for now, but it's gonna suck. Interesting. I could do that. Or, most likely, what I buy out of here tomorrow is going to be this and this, or mostly this and this. I'm debating on it. I still feel like I need this at the moment, though. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Anyways, I could finally freaking max this, and it feels very good to be able to max this. To make at least good use out of this buff retention. Now, to get this is going to suck. But I will probably eventually try to like completely max this. It's just not my focus. I also don't think you want to rely on the shield, even if it's good. It will get slightly better even without me increasing it when I actually work on her gear, the equipment. But not getting a lot of these at the moment. I'm starting to feel scarce on that because like I feel spoiled from the Malkuth raid and all the other Decagrota raids that we did throughout the Steel Continent event. There was a lot of resources. We got like a lot of these per day, which felt very plentiful. So I was able to get a lot of those and be able to raise a lot of students, which is why this really sucks. That being said, it does kind of suck. I'm gonna be honest. I want to work on some of the gears, but ultimately, I should probably wait. Even though this is tempting. Another example of one I can do right now. But, I guess I have to wait. Wait and see how the Hieronymus raid goes. I don't know particularly who else I want to work on, because like I said, I've been trying to focus Kisaki throughout this whole week. It just took me longer than I initially thought it would take. Getting all the equipment for her took me a little bit, but that's not really a surprise there. This one was just an added bonus because I've been meaning to do that for a while. Obviously, it'd be nicer to work on the talents for a lot of these students. But the problem is because it saps so much resources and every single one of these takes a resource from Seiya. I can't do that. These two specifically keep sapping resources from her. And I can't keep doing that. So if I raise Chocotate again, it might be fine, but I might have to take the L on that. And just, even though I still plan to borrow, that's why I don't want to raise her too much further. I just hope that she'll be good enough for some of the fun restriction stages I can do without me having to invest in this. Reason why I'm mentioning that, there's a chance in the future I'm probably going to need to save a lot of my Ligma up. I'm feeling like I'm gonna need that more so before Fest rather than using it before Fest like I did before. Because I ended up running through so much of it, bringing 50. See what the next to it also that I want to max this for, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. I do plan on buying another T7 here, so I will probably eventually do this. Probably next patch, but the next patch after, I'm pretty sure is when double drop normal missions come back. So that's when I'll probably work on it, or maybe not, because like Hieronymus is coming up, so it might be ideal to raise this. It might be ideal to raise this. I will raise this in tomorrow's stream, I think, because I can get that by tomorrow. Actually, I might be able to get it just a little. Yeah, I might be able to get very close later tonight, actually. I could bring this 9 for now. Oh. I'll do that. I do think it feels worth buying these boxes when you're close to like finishing off a student with the equipment. So I can't wait to actually get Mika up there. The thing I'm still thinking about is raising this. Because it's nice being able to get 150 from the event, but then this. If I could just reach here, I could get all the way to here. Well, not all the way there because I don't have a lot of these now, but... And I need more of those. Still a chance I'll probably end up doing this in the future, but now I can't do it because I don't have any more of the Tier 9 equipment gear stuff. Hopefully I don't feel like I need to do it, but I do need to do it for Mika, I think. That's why I'm doing that. Well, usually this would be where I'm like, okay, let's end this here. But that's not where this ends. Well, I know I'm gonna get more stuff in the Valentine's thing later before I can make the thumbnail. I want to show this again because it's the reason why I couldn't even do dojo commissions, because I feel like I have to just continue doing what I'm doing to finish this. I don't know how much people are actually focusing this or how much they're willing to do this. I don't know what I'm going to do for commissions. I don't think Double Jump appears the rest of this month, and I'll have to take the L at some point with it to do the dice game if I don't. I mean, tomorrow we're going to have a lot of dice to roll in this. which is like the only thing I can say. But I'm just unsure as to whether I need to like focus all the way to the next one, which I believe was I need to see that reward again. I believe it was like 5 or 6 laps, something like that. It does suck it takes a while for this to appear. But I have to keep re-clicking it. By the only way I usually get this to open after doing a little bit. Makes me a bit sad, but I guess it is what it is. Okay. You know, I'm still thinking about it, but I'm realizing I wish I could have taken advantage of the double drop event for credits. Cause I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of credits after sale. Cause that specific period is gonna have like students I want, and if I actually end up lucking out in some areas, it's gonna feel bad for the ones I can't raise. Anyways, it seems like they also took out the other minigun that was in here. Or, I don't know if that was intentional, but it feels like it was. I don't even know when they did it. But they did. So not only the dice one is in here. Okay. Oh, the last count is 7 for it. Is that even worth my time? I mean, I'll be able to come back here when I do fun restriction for Free of Set and Tifwith, which is basically confirmed in this without even putting it on their Twitter, so there's that. But I wanted to share this. So, well, again, we've already done that. Gift to shit, we've done that. Now, this here. This looks like this is not gonna go. I thought it was gonna be finished by Sunday. I guess I was wrong. That's kind of funny because Bounties down here is going to finish tomorrow, so I'm gonna get 3 dice. The scrimmage grind I've been doing, which is why I haven't done commissions. Otherwise, I'd have used like a bunch extra instead of feeling like I have less for the event, which I was gonna have less regardless if I did commissions. But yeah, I'll be able to get 3 dice tomorrow for this as well. I use 6 tickets for that, and I use 6 tickets for bounty, so I'll be able to max out both. Technically, it probably would have been better to have waited to do some of this if I was able to calculate how much I needed left and had waited to do commissions a bit, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to consider what I want to do about that. Tactical challenge is going to finish tomorrow because I'm pretty sure I have 2 more tickets I still need to do there. I should probably use them, shouldn't I? Either way, we're gonna have this finished tomorrow, which this may be weird to say this. I can't wait to do because I don't particularly like playing tactical challenge right now. Until I get to a certain point, I'm not gonna enjoy it because everything is some Hanako, everything is Shun that I don't have, everything is another, defensive student that I don't have well raised because I'm not focusing tactical challenge right now. I will take it more seriously now that I know Social Haruko is releasing on the next iteration of the Recollection Fest banner, which means I will wait for that, and that's when I'll take it more seriously. In fact, I might have to prepare a lot of trading stuff right after I get Seiya, because that's going to be an interesting time. I have a lot of time to save for it, but I just don't know what's going to happen down that time. So I guess we'll have to see. I'll see to trying to do this tomorrow as well, because I have no idea what this week, but I do it 5 times. Maybe I have to fight it 5 separate times. If that's the case, that's going to suck. But first, I'll have to come back and check this literally when I go fight it. So, I think it's fair to say I'm going to try to fight this guy tomorrow, because I don't know if I want to wait to do it next weekend. Tiferet. I was told that this boss is going to be elastic, which is very bad for me. If it was piercing, I'd had a chance. But hearing that Tiferet is going to be elastic armor, I'm not gonna be able to fight it because I'll have to borrow a freaking Nozomi, and I don't have the greatest team laid out for Tiferet on elastic for the suits I own. I haven't focused elastic in quite a long time. Just for raids, it's easy to focus into my swimsuit Mika. Tiferet I could try to use Mika for, but let's be honest, the second wave is the most important part than the first. Getting through that second wave as fast as possible, and Nozomi, the only one that can actually do it, is my biggest problem with that fight. For other damage types, like piercing, it's also a similar issue. Makes me wonder what would have happened if Tiferet was blue instead. Would my artist been enough to deal with like the whole facer that boss has when it shoots a beam? Makes me wonder. Because of that, I'm not looking forward to this one, because I never really enjoyed fighting this boss. It's probably one of my least favorites from Final Restriction. Pretty said I've just started to get used to fighting, but I'm sure when I get strong enough to do higher difficulty, I'm probably going to hate this boss, because I've at least watched someone fight it at higher difficulty, where this boss is very interestingly designed to fuck you over if you're not strong enough to beat it in a certain amount of time, because it simply just gets stronger as the fight progresses, which is not fun. Anyways, 3, that is 9. We're gonna get 9 of these dices tomorrow. I thought we were gonna get more than 9, but I guess I was off by 1 day. So this is not gonna finish till Monday. That's weird. I'm not gonna wait to use this either. I'm just gonna use it. So this will be when I do my daily login before it goes into maintenance. Basically, is the day that disappears, which kind of sucks, but I guess that is what it is. In other news, there is something else I can add, but this is not related to Blue Archive. I just didn't realize. I think there's going to be a stream overlap, and I don't think I'm going to do it that day either. So I might have to like prepare that somehow. Pretty sure next week, this day that I stream Blue Archive for, the next patch, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a new Genshin stream, because I miscalculated the timing of it. There is going to be a Genshin stream soon. So that's something I want to mention. Now, before I end this, I just want to share this too, because I like doing this. Particularly what I like about doing this particular share, because now I honestly, I didn't even know if I could do this, to be honest with you. Because I don't know what my computer is capable of, given that my computer is not that great. It's safe to assume. But as long as I do my cards right, then it's not too bad. So, let's open this. This stream has been 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay. guess it's about what I expected. I don't expect it shouldn't be that long. That's why I was tempted to do file restriction this week. I'm like, yeah, I could make the stream longer instead of doing what I believe tomorrow's stream is going to be long. I heard the volatile story is like through your students is not like super long. Like it's still like the like doing like a short relationship story, but like I have over 30 and I'm gonna probably have like 40 tomorrow. So that's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know how long my stream gonna be when I do that. Thank God I don't have to close this. Let's do this. Do. Okay. Every time I do this, it's like I'm unsure whether the stream is about to crash or not, but yeah. But yeah. We put this out, I guess, yesterday or this morning. Yeah, this morning. Double drop hard missions. I'm gonna finally be able to start farming Aru, and I'm gonna hard focus it because the dice game is taking too much of my time. I was only doing it just for the damn temple ticket. Once I get that, I can finally move on. I just can't wait because I've been holding myself back, man. The only reason why I haven't been focusing this is because it takes like almost 200 my AP every time I do it now, because I'm gonna farm 3 hard missions to make up for it. Since I haven't gotten base Karin, she's closest to being gotten. Now there's some students I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't pick them up immediately and see if I ever actually spook them on a banner in the future. But I think there's only 2 that I'm willing to do that for. So I just want to get to writing for some of the students for future relationship stories. Could be cool if I could get Karin before that time comes. I saw this just before starting the stream today, and I'm like, oh, I guess I should have known I had to look back at the calendar for it. So there's like 3 double drop that's gonna be here. By double drop, it's just double rewards campaign, which is lessons, but it's still double drop. Can't wait for that because that's gonna make me want to do trading more. But yeah. When this appears, we're going to do difficulty D. Cause I think I'm strong enough for it now. At least I think I'll have an easier time doing it. That's what I think. Hard missions. I'm gonna start getting my hands grimy for that one. I can't wait to farm that. I usually hold my back. I held myself back this long in a long while. I probably could have had base Karin by now, but I'll leave it alone. Not gonna do that no more though. I'm gonna go full set on heart missions, even if that means it detrimentally affects my events, because I'm also missing out on like crafting materials and whatnot. While that probably doesn't matter as much in the grand scheme of things because it's going to keep sapping a certain resource I probably don't want to sap at. One does come to mind, but I'll have to think about that. Yeah, future me got to think about that. Anime Expo and all that, which was cool. They had this stuff here. Always had those cute little things. Can't wait to see patch notes. It's something I won't get to do this on stream like that other time that we did it, which was fun. I actually like doing that together on stream. I think it's just a nice follow-up. The thing that sucks is that even when I did that on stream, it seemed like I still missed certain details that I didn't pay attention to. I did not think it was a big deal. I just didn't read between the lines, but that was on me. This was cute. I like this little manga panel. Oh yeah, this is here right now, and it's gonna disappear tomorrow. And they showed these banners. It does suck that these two are limited, because I really want Fuka. who could happen to be one of the students I really like, but especially one of my favorite students from Ghana, but I don't know. It's something I want to try it still, but like say it's like not even that far away, so I'm scared to do that. I heard like because it's already discussed on YouTube about it, but Pajama Yuka is actually pretty good. Sounds like a student that'd be nice to have one day. I don't need to rush for it. No telling what students I'll get like off beta if I even get that as an off rate of. So I'll have to worry about that if it comes to that from like when I try to pull for Seiya. Unless I somehow get really lucky and that's a different story, but you know. Now if I'm gonna be real with you, if it wasn't for me waiting for Seiya, I would have probably been very tempted to pull this student. I'm not even gonna hold you. I think this is the cutest ones I've ever seen. Of course, Koyuki as well. But I thought I'd mention that. She's gonna be one of the first of many of the cleanser type students that starts appearing in preparation for this giant crab boss we're gonna get in the future too. Which is a bit scary, honestly. I already heard people say she's probably the worst of all the ones that are going to appear, which kind of sucks to hear that. But I understand after reading what she does, but yeah. Absolutely, cannot wait for this event. This is definitely one of the ones I'm very much looking forward to read. Sure, I've already talked about that in like my my community post. It's gonna be very fun to do. Another Millennium event. I wonder if I'll be able to get more Millennium mats in it. I'll definitely focus it if that's the case. Then of course the intro for Kyuki, pajamas and whatnot. And then this post. If it's the same as the last time I fought Hieronymus Grand Assault, this fight is not gonna be fun for me. It's not gonna be fun. I'm sure I'm probably gonna be strong enough to do insane for his special armor. Heavy, it depends. I might be. It depends. The bigger problem is probably gonna be explosive, so that's gonna be interesting. Oops, sorry about that. But yeah. About what I want to share over here. I could have simply waited till tomorrow to talk about this, because it'll be basically the day before next patch. Their patch notes and all that. But yeah, I just felt like sharing this as a pick-me-up. Even though I don't dedicate a stream to doing a title or thumbnail for Scriptman's difficulty D, I'm going to do that in the stream with Hieronymus. And I've been torn between whether or not I want to do Final Restriction in the same stream with Hieronymus or do it before next patch. And I think I've already said enough in the stream. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. Yeah, it sucks that today would have probably been a better day, but there's something I need to do. So, outside of thumbnails and whatnot, came here to see confirmation August 11th. Yeah, just before Seiya appears. Everyone keeps talking about this student right now. And she is gonna probably be important for me to get, but it's such that I'm probably gonna have to like skip her, go for Nico that is also the spell unit, and then probably go for this one. Problem with that is what happens down here. There's too many banners I want to pull that's down here. And the worst thing is, when this banner appears, I might have to skip Kisaki so that's the thing that's gonna suck. Because the Recollection Festival is like right after this one that JP has right now. It hasn't showed up in here yet, but the Recollection Fest comes back with Dress Hina and Subsu Hanako being in that banner, and I cannot skip that. Though ultimately, it's the reason why I have to skip this one, which I want because it's a bit, but I can't do it. Okay, so swimsuit. This one's gonna be one of the hardest for me to skip. I really want this one. This one, I don't know. It's funny that I want Haruka more than I want Mitsuki, but there's a lot of people that are fan of Mitsuki, and I think she looks really cool too, and cute, of course. But thing is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 14.7. This is gonna probably be both the same patch. I don't think this one is. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong that these two 70s might be together because of something I saw, but I don't know. We'll have to see how Global does it. It's just something I don't think I can bring myself to skip Erica. The thing. I do think Erica's going to be a pretty important suit to have than not. So standard units always end up having like a really good kit that seems to be really good for a specific boss that makes them comfortable to use. Rather than a limited student, which would be nice to have if you're strong enough to use that student. I honestly think I'm not going to be ready for this crab boss that comes up because I'm genuinely a little bit scared of what is to come. Wow, I really am excited to get both of these students. I don't know how this is going to go for this. It's going to hurt skipping this one. I genuinely kind of am hoping I can get lucky enough on Seiya that makes me want to be committed to trying this banner. If I can, that is. That is if I can. Because if I'm going to be honest, by the time I get to say a banner, I'm going to be close to 2 sparks. I'm going to be somewhere close to that. If I were able to skip Seiya, I would have maybe around, if not a little over 2 sparks by the time this banner appears. So it all kind of depends. But yeah. Even though I could have waited till tomorrow to talk about this, I really have had this on my mind lately because of just like one or two videos I just watched earlier. I was just talking about where Koiki stands and like the future units to have like this mechanic of getting rid of a debuff is going to become more integral in the future, and that is something I am a bit worried about. Genuinely, I am a bit worried about it. I might have to raise my my token. I know that everyone that did the Steel Cultivate should have a token, and that getting at least one other Dispel is going to be fun. I still genuinely feel like you might need another Dispel unit still, because like I don't know about Jumbarka enough that I think people that, at least at my level, even if you think you're stronger to do, I feel like you're going to need like 2 or 3 twos just for some difficulties, because like I genuinely am nervous for that fight. And it'll be an interesting time. The thing I'm not looking forward to at the moment is I'm pretty sure just before this banner appears, next patch we're getting Gauze, right? For Total Assault. I don't know who's next for Grand Assault, because I haven't really paid attention to JP that much. But I'm pretty sure Gabora is going to appear around this time. So Gabora is going to come back again. So that's going to be interesting. Just thought I'd say that. I know Gabora is coming up again. It was one of the bosses I never will forget. It appeared because I just randomly came across it since I feel it at one point for JP. It was around the Just banner or a little before it. No, a little before. What the heck am I saying? That's a different story down there. Never mind. Actually, there is. Actually, is that true? No, that is true, isn't it? Yeah, no, it is true, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Gavora does appear around this time as well. I don't know if it's up there. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just recall that I remember seeing that people were able to fight him in the Goods Association. But that could have been something else entirely. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I saw that JP, the Red Sox gonna have an update where you could just like fight every boss in the game in preparation to like test your teams out and stuff. I can't wait for that to be put in the game. So it gives me at least something I could plan for. It will feel a little bit weird to do that, but at the same time, I'm excited to be able to test genuinely how strong some of my students are and what strategies I can do in preparation instead of having to do that in a stream just before reset. Like I do that literally because it just feels like it makes the stream a bit longer and you can I guess plan with that in mind. I don't know, I like doing that, but sometimes I do feel like it's just inefficient, of course. But yeah, thought I'd talk about this again. I always feel like I come back over here every so often because like my mind changes, my mind is made up around what banner appears and what I decide to pull on. Raida's gonna be one of those things I'm gonna probably feel really bad about skipping at some point, I'm sure. But this one I'm probably gonna feel worse about skipping. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's just the time for that and everything else is a problem. Thank you, Mouse. I appreciate that. Okay. There anything else I should share before ending this? Everything else I think I'll wait till the time of their release before I do it. Yeah, probably. Probably wait till the time of their release, then do it. But yeah, it's about what I wanted to talk about. Um, I'm gonna check one last thing before I end it. So let me go back over here. Thanks, I guess. What the heck? There we go. Now, while we're going to have like Toki as a dispel unit you can raise, I genuinely believe we're gonna need like another dispel unit. That's like something I'm genuinely believing is gonna be a problem for me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to borrow a DPS. I don't think I'd be strong enough to fight it with more than one team. Even though that's why I'm trying to work on using it in the future. But I know I'm not going to be that strong enough for Jimbarka. It's just a boss I just have to worry about. She takes this resource. That is so diabolical. She takes the exact same as Nico. What is this? At least the purple she... Yeah, at least the purple she doesn't take. But like, damn. That's gonna hurt, bro. Genuinely, that is going to hurt. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I might just make her just good enough to do some of this, because maybe her level will just matter more. I don't know if I'll end up raising anything else. I genuinely don't know. That's gonna be tough, because like her taking a save resource is diabolical for me. I'll raise her when the time comes. I just had this feeling we need more than one dispel unit. Like more than like two, I want to say. But I just don't think Tokyo is worth raising with the resources you need for her if you're pulling for Nico, because they share the same resource. That's like that's really diabolical, man. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Anyways, I'm happy for what I've been able to do today. So So, yeah. Kizaki won't be fully prepared on the equipment side for Hieronymus, but she will be prepared for when Gauss appears, I think. So there's that. I actually can't wait to fight that, because, like, gosh, it is a long time undertaking for that one. Never really dedicated a thumbnail towards that boss, but I take a screenshots of me fighting him, and I fought him sometime around the beginning of me playing the game. That's going to be an interesting time. I can't wait for that, just because I genuinely think, I do think I was able to do hardcore extreme, or maybe I was able to do hardcore, I forget. I know I didn't do extreme, that's for damn sure. Too early on for me to be able to do it. Anyways, I guess that's it for me. This is a long stream, you know? It does suck that I'm choosing to do file restriction in the stream that's gonna likely be like, say, I'm gonna guess 5 hour stream is gonna be what it is tomorrow. I genuinely believe it's gonna be long. Maybe it's not gonna be 5 hours, and maybe it's gonna be like 3 or 4. But I genuinely believe it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be a long one. Long, chill, times day event leading. Don't know exactly what title I want to make for it, but yeah, we'll see. An hour and 32 minutes, well, on the dot, and now counting. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Nuke the like button, subscribe you haven't to the channel. I will be preparing a couple thumbnails. One of them I've already made, which I'm going to, am I going to publicize it? I think I will. Yeah, I think I will. I'll publicize that, right after the stream. That being said, I'm going to just prepare the pajama event. That is going to, be quite literally one of the most, I was gonna say one of the most intriguing stories I'm looking forward to reading since the Idol Banner, or even the Magical Racer, Magical Girls Banner, or Magical Girls Pet Story, right? Those two. It's gonna be my most excited one since those two. Obviously, this is just before Cold Plus, which is probably the most exciting. Like, I'm so excited for that story. It's like not even funny. I think it's gonna probably be my favorite story I'm going to play in this game. But we will see. Getting closer to that time. Doesn't feel like it's too far away, but we have like 4 more weeks before we reach his banner, so I guess there's that. Anyways, thank you guys again for watching. My name's Crytek and I will catch you guys